Hi, hello there.
Hi, hello. How are
Good,
you? So good to see you. So good to see you.
thank you.
And you're as it is as I had seen you, 4 years back. So without wasting much time, I know you have meetings lined up. I'll just go live and start with the program.
Okay, most welcome.
Thank you so much. My daughter is also joined, and she will ask you one question at the end.
You told me so in the, give me a pen. Yeah, you
Yeah,
told
yeah.
me so in your
Yes.
messaging.
So
By the way,
let
my
me go
daughter is
live
also
now.
watching it.
Huh?
My daughter is also watching you.
Oh, really? Wonderful, wonderful. Hi to your daughter. So I'll just go live.
Which is also watching me these days. Yeah.
Yes, we are live.
Hmm?
We are live.
Yes, we are live, correct.
Okay. So, hello and welcome to everyone who has joined us and will be joining us today at the Vertika Divedi show. And today, I don't have to introduce the person who is there with me. She doesn't need an introduction. I want to just say a few words about her and then show you a video. So, uh, here Dr. Kiran Bedi is with me, and she had been, I know it's not only for me, for many of us, she had been the pillar of inspiration. So, Dr. Bedi, she was born on 9th of June this week, and just a few days back, her birthday was there on 9th of June. And she was born to in a tennis playing family, a family of sports persons from Amritsar in 1949 to Prakash and Prem Lata Peshwaria. Dr. Bedi is second of their four daughters. While still in school, she became a junior national tennis champion at the age of 16 and Asian tennis champion at the age of 22 and was ranked as number one of that. Dr. Bedi is the first woman in India to have joined the police officer ranks of Indian Police Service in 1972. She served in it for 35 years. She is the recipient of the so-called Asia's Nobel Peace Prize Award called the Ramon Magsaysay for bringing about a positive relationship between police and the people. Dr. Bedi is a law graduate. She's been a constant learner, master's and PhD scholar with postdoctoral Nehru Fellowship. She's an author as well, and she's written several books, including I Dare, It's Always Possible, Creating Leadership, and more. Dr. Bedi has been voted, and we don't have to vote her for saying this thing, as the most admired and trusted woman in India by Reader's Digest, The Beat Magazine, and others over the years, definitely. She has a biopic on her life called Yes, Madam Sir. And it was featured in Nat Geo's Mega Icons. She is running two NGOs, and one of the work I have personally seen, and I know what kind of great work her NGOs are doing.
They all
They are
remember
reaching
you.
out to the market
They remember you.
sections of. Yes, I remember. I even got the chocolates done from the inmates, prison inmates, and I gave them as gifts to the women Vidisha speakers. So definitely, I know. And she's reaching out to the marginalized section of the society in education, skill development in urban slums and rural areas, including prisons, of course. Currently, she's working as the Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, and there she is making the place the prosperous one, a rich in water, and a Swachh one. So without wasting much more time, I want to show you a brief video that, that will take you to different kind of milestones that Dr. Bedi has, gone through and she has reached over the years. So I'm just sharing my screen.
Wait, wait. She's made a very interesting video.
Yes, it's gone viral. It's come to
Child-
me from so many other places.
Even
I
I'm
was
getting
like,
it. Even I'm getting it. Oh, you showed it to? It will go as a style now for as an introduction. It says everything in one shot. Gives you a whole life.
That we can save time of them talking and show the same repetition what she spoke.
It's still spreading. It touched 3.5 million already.
Such a beautiful one, isn't it?
Well, no, it's made by Isha Arora.
Yes.
She stole all my pictures.
Thank you, Isha, for creating such a beautiful video. The moment that I saw that, I contacted Isha and I said, Isha, I want that video. I want it. So, there's so many people logged in with us at the moment, and so many of them have shared their questions. I have to tell everyone who's registered and shared your questions, all your questions were sent along with your names and places to Dr. B. She's seen all your questions. So I have compiled a set of questions, taking all the important, relevant ones, and I will be taking in a lot of questions from what you shared right now, in the comment section, that in the live section. So without wasting much time, with my first question to Dr. Devi, I would like to know about leadership in the time of crisis. We all are going through a very unprecedented time. The outbreak of COVID has led to an extremely challenging situations for individuals and businesses. We all have seen so many, things happening, but you as a person, you've seen much more than what we have done. And yet, with all the challenges you have come across successfully. So please share with us, what are the ways one should handle self and the situations during a crisis?
In fact, the more we ask those people who are with us, how are they dealing with it, is going to be very, very interesting. In fact, I'm anxious to know how is everybody dealing with it, because everybody is in a different situation. Work situation, workplace situation, family situation, financial situation, skill situation. Everybody in our life here, everybody is equal, by the way. Since it's affected everybody across the world, it's flattened everybody. Whether the COVID is flattening or not, we've all been flattened. We've all been thrown off our feet onto the ground and say, अब उठो, अब उठो. अब देखते हैं कौन उठता है, कौन अपनी घुटनों पे रहता है, कौन कहता है मेरी हाथ उठा के मुझे उठाओ, और कौन उठ जाता है और दूसरों को भी हाथ देता है. I think आज the situation is like this now, कि सभी flat गिर गए. It's flattened the curve of our consumption. It's flattened the curve of our mobility. It's flattened all our egos. It's flattened all who we thought we were. It's flattened. It's deflated everybody. And the tragedy or interesting situation is it's made everybody equal in adversity. Now, इसमें से जो भी adversity कोई challenge बना लेगा, वो आगे चलेगा. और जो एडवर्सिटी के लिए परेशान होते रहेगा, हाय क्या हो गया मेरे साथ, तो अरे सारे सबके साथ हुआ, सबके साथ हो रहा है, तुम्हारे साथ अलग थोड़ी है, मेरे साथ ही क्यों हुआ, सबके साथ हुआ है. लेकिन सबकी सिचुएशन उस वक्त फुल स्टॉप लग गया. जहां थे जैसे थे, जैसे हमारे पुलिस परेड में होता है जैसे थे, इन पुलिस परेड इट्स तेज चल, लेफ्ट राइट लेफ्ट, एंड देन जैसे थे, तो वहीं हम रुक जाते थे. आज जैसे थे हुआ है. कोविड ने हमें जैसे थे, लेकिन अब जैसे हम थे मानसिक तरीके से, शारीरिक तरीके से, फाइनेंशियली से, सक्षमता से, तंदुरुस्ती से वहीं रुक गए. अब क्वेश्चन उठता है हम आगे चले या पीछे. ये है लीडरशिप. लीडरशिप ये है, इट एक्सेप्ट्स एक सिचुएशन की इट एक्सेप्ट्स सिचुएशन एज रियल, एज इट इज. It's as it is. And then say, what do I do with this situation? That's leadership. And now your response to what do I do with this is your preparation, which you have which way you arrived at. If you arrived with confidence, if you arrived with a lot of personal character, you've arrived with a set of values, you've arrived at with a sense of skills, if you arrived at with good health, your takeoff will be faster. But that doesn't mean that you cannot improve at any one of these. The question here is, while we are where we were and we're going to move on, we have an opportunity today to take off where we were. Whether it's in skills, whether it's in value systems, whether it's in our education called शिक्षा, संस्कार और skills. 3S से हम लोग जहाँ थे वैसे हैं. जिस शिक्षा में थे वैसे, जैसे बच्चा हर क्लास में जैसे था वही है. उसको वैसे पास कर दें अलग बात. जैसे था बच्चा जिस क्लास में था वहीं खड़ा है. अब वो डिस्टेंस लर्निंग कर रहा है. जिसकी जो स्किल्स थी वह आज स्किल, चाहे वो वेबिनार्स पे यूज कर रहा है, चाहे वो वापस चैलेंजेस लेके कर रहा है, चाहे वो कुछ भी तरीके से. देयर आर हंड्रेड्स ऑफ वेज बाय विच इट इज बीइंग यूज्ड. सो आई थिंक इट्स ऑल अबाउट 3S. Where you were in shiksha, where you were in sanskar, and where were you in skill, and even the 4th S is swasth, where you were in your health. वही सारी आज खेल है. सो जो भी इसको आगे लेके चलेगा, आगे ले चलेगा और ये मत टाइम वेस्ट करेगा कि सो टू माई माइंड द लीडरशिप इज यू नो व्हाट यू हैव एंड व्हाट यू डू विद व्हाट यू हैव एंड टेक ऑफ फ्रॉम वेयर यू आर.
Thank you for such an elaborate response. एक बात आपसे पूछना चाहती थी मैं हमेशा. आप बचपन से ही मैंने आपका जो वो माइलस्टोन्स देखा है, बचपन से ही आप थोड़े से डिफरेंट थे, आप कुछ करना चाहते थे. ऐसे कोई स्टोरी शेयर करना चाहेंगे, क्योंकि बहुत सारे आज फैमिलीज जुड़े हुए हैं जो आपको देख रहे हैं और साथ में उनके बच्चे भी देख रहे हैं. So would you like to share any incident from your childhood which can inspire them?
अगर मैं कहूँ कि मैं डिफरेंट थी, वो मुझे कब पता चला मैं डिफरेंट हूँ उसकी एज मैं आपको बताती हूँ. लेकिन मुझे डिफरेंट बनाया गया किसने? घर ने, माँ बाप ने. सो मैं ये कहूँगी मैं नहीं डिफरेंट थी, मेरे पेरेंट्स की सोच डिफरेंट थी. मैं जो भी हूँ मैं अपने पेरेंट्स की सोच की प्रोडक्ट हूँ. वो डिफरेंट थे. हम लोग 4 लड़कियाँ थी घर में, 4 गर्ल्स. नो बॉय इन द 50s and 60s where everybody wanting a son. We were all 4 girls and we were loved girls. We were just loved. We were the dream of our parents. And that's what it was. They were different. And because they loved us and because they loved education, because they were very value based, they passed on values and education to us. And my mother always used to say, उन दिनों में लड़कियों को दहेज दिया जाता था और दहेज चोरी कर लिया जाता था, स्त्री धन ले ली जाते थे, लड़कियों घर से भगा देते थे, डाउरी डेथ्स बड़ी होती थी. उन दिनों में डाउरी एक्ट भी था. डाउरी कुड बी डिस्प्लेड. व्हेन आई वाज ग्रोइंग अप डाउरी डिस्प्ले होती थी. मैंने खुद एज अ स्कूल गर्ल शादियां देखी जहाँ पूरी डाउरी डिस्प्ले होती थी. उसमें मशीन थी, उसमें जेवर थे, बहुत सुंदर कपड़े थे, चांदी के बर्तन थे, सास ससुर के लिए बहुत सारे, सास के लिए गहने थे, ननद के लिए भी गहने थे, उसकी बेटी के लिए भी गहने थे. एंड देन लंबी लंबी पार्टीज. तो मैं अपने मम्मी डैडी से पूछती थी कि ये क्या है मामा, ये इधर तो लड़की के पैसे, इतने मम्मी डैडी के पैसे. तो उन्होंने कहा ये उसके लिए होता है जो लड़की पढ़ती नहीं है ठीक से.
Okay.
मैं घर जाके रोज पढ़ती थी कि मैंने ऐसे नहीं होने देना. मेरी मम्मी ने ये जेवर नहीं खरीदने. मेरी मम्मी कहती थी देख ये जो जेवर है ना सब, ये कोई भी ले जा सकता है, ये कोई भी चोरी कर सकता है, लेकिन एक चीज नहीं चोरी हो सकती. मैंने कहा मम्मी क्या? बोले तेरी शिक्षा, तेरे संस्कार और तेरी स्किल्स और तेरी तंदुरुस्ती. अगर तेरे पास ये 4S होंगे, एज आई सेड, शिक्षा, संस्कार, स्किल्स एंड स्वास्थ्य, देन नोबडी, तो जेवर हो या ना हो तो अपने जेवर बना लेगी क्योंकि तेरे पास स्किल्स है. सो व्हाट वाज देयर थिंकिंग वाज डिफरेंट. क्योंकि उनकी थिंकिंग डिफरेंट थी, मेरी थिंकिंग भी डिफरेंट होगी. सो इट वेंट इनटू माय माइंड दैट माय स्ट्रेंथ इज व्हाट इज इनसाइड मी. इनसाइड मी इज माय एजुकेशन, inside me is my value system, inside me is my skill, and I have to take care of the health, because health gives you energy to do all this, right? So this is where, so
Absolutely.
if you're asking me why was I different, yes, when by the time I went into college and I went into early college, I realized I was different, because मैं टेनिस खेलती थी, टेनिस की शॉर्ट्स पहन के खेलती, बाकी सब बच्चियाँ पढ़ती थी, समोसे खाती थी, कैंटीन जाती थी, मैं टेनिस खेलती थी. जिस वक्त फ्री पीरियड होता था, स्कर्ट खोलती थी, मेरी निकर, मेरी शॉर्ट्स, I used to wear plain shorts. I never used to play in skirts. I used to play in tennis shorts. So मैं स्कर्ट उतारना and I used to play with my tennis. Period की बेल बजनी, स्कर्ट पहनी, वापस in the classroom. So while my friends went to the canteen to have samosas and Coca-Cola and Campa-Cola and Limcas, I went to play tennis. So मैं अपनी school में, अपने college में, this is where I was different. I realized. I was not because I wanted to be different, because I brought up differently. So then I realized the value of all this. My short hair came because of tennis. Because I realized I cannot manage long hair with all the time sweating, perspiring and playing. I have to manage things. I don't have time to untangle my hair. So I went to a hairdresser. The point is, for me now, time was valuable. What do I do as a student? There is where I was different. I was using my time for activities that were extracurricular or education. While my friends were educating themselves, learning for them, but they were preparing to get married. They were preparing to get dolled up and look very nice and beautiful. For me, there was no time to look beautiful. It was time to work, time to be practical.
Yet you used to look very beautiful, and you're very beautiful even now. And
I'm not looking for that certification.
Children, ma'am, going to the next question, and a little serious one. It's about the crisis that we are facing, and it's about a lot of pain that people are, facing at the moment. Losses of business, jobs, then some loved ones for many. Okay, so people are not only facing the external situation, circumstances, but also mental, stress. So I think I've always heard you talking about leadership, and leadership is something which is, which is called for at the time of crisis. So what is your message for all these people who have joined to listen to you? How to manage crisis? How to manage stress? How to manage situations like this? How to lead through leadership?
We began with this opening statement of yours. Accept the reality as it is, and you are no different. So we are everybody is in the set of circumstances we were at. And we have to dissect, what do we have? Where do I begin from? Where do I begin from? What do I have? What is my skill set? What are my assets? What is my capability? What is my capacity? What is the support system I have? Who can I collaborate? Who are my real friends? Where can I work from? What is that I can fall back on? It's a reflection. Pain will not get you any gain. Remember, pain, you are saying everybody is it. Pain is not going to get you gain. So pain, suffering will not make you bounce back. It is acceptance of reality of a situation which is tragic. It is tragic in certain situations. There is no denying about it. But then that is where hand-holding in certain schemes are coming. The banking is coming. Venture out, get more knowledgeable, or get skilled. Get freshly skilled, get upskilled. Today, the online is open. Get retrained, get your retrain yourself. Be patient. At the moment, patience is the key. हाय करके रोना धोने से कुछ नहीं मिलना. अब तो आगे चलने से मिलना है. चाहे वो एक कदम करो. एक कदम. So it's a new thinking. It's a new normal. It's a new way of thinking. And as I said, you are not different. However, some people have left at a high. See, like instance, we are all on a travel. मान लीजिए pilgrimage पे हैं. कोई बिल्कुल 4 धाम पहुंच गया है और कहीं शुरू पे है. वहीं पर तो रुक गए. कोई आगे था, निकल गया. तो ये थोड़ी कह सकते मैं ऊपर क्यों नहीं, क्योंकि तुमने शुरू अब से किया. But then the question is, you don't have to go back. You can climb up. There is a stair ahead. You just have to reorient and rethink, replan, and then rework your way.
Wonderful message, ma'am. Wonderful message. So what Kiran ma'am has just said is very, very powerful. She said pain is not going to give you any gain. So use the time that you have to re-navigate what you can do better, to retrain yourself. because it's the acceptance of the reality and action that is going to bring the change, and not living with the pain, which is not going to give any gain. So ma'am, coming to the next question, all of us want to know, how do you deal with crisis? How do you deal with obstacles? What are the 2 to 3 things that come to your mind immediately when some kind of crisis happens, or some kind of obstacle is there, a big one? How do you manage?
It's very interesting. When I was a school girl, college girl, I used to run an obstacle race. I used to run. You know, there's this race called an obstacle race. It's called 80-meter hurdles.
Even I played.
Even you play. It's
Yeah.
called 80-meter
Yeah.
hurdles. So your hurdles, you run 20 yards and then you cross a hurdle and then you cross it, then you cross. You understand? I used to run that.
Yeah, yeah.
What does it require? Is it a hurdle, or is it something to reach a particular goal? That's the way it is. I'm choosing to run a 80-meter hurdle race. कई बार वो पैर से लग के गिर जाती थी, but then you don't look back. You don't look back कि मैं hurdle को ठीक कर दूं. You go to the next hurdle. Then you run, you jump. Then you go to the next hurdle, you jump. So you have to be fit to go on jumping, and you reach. These obstacles are all challenges of life. Whose life is nothing without an ups and downs? अरे एक दिन सुबह का दिन एक जैसा नहीं होता है. Who says that? 2 दिन कभी एक जैसे नहीं होते. Even when you get up in the morning, even I observe myself. मेरा आज की feeling क्या है? कल जैसी नहीं है. कल जैसी नहीं है. You have to reorient back to what do I want to do today. So I think that's very important. Where's she gone? Where have you gone? There you are. So I have said, there is no flat life. अगर फ्लैट लाइफ होती तो फिर लाइफ का फिर आपको उसमें जॉय भी नहीं मिलता. So आप चाहते फ्लैट लाइफ जॉय पे रहे तो फिर जॉय का जॉय would have never been a joy. You realize the sense of achievement only when you also experience the pain of failure. You value success only when you experience in something which you did succeed, but you did very well. So does it make you hold back, or does it take you back to fresh preparation? I think what is important is to understand life. That means those of us we have to read what is life about. Life about one day at a time. Tomorrow is not certain. Today is at the moment, what is before me now is certain. Tomorrow is not certain. But tomorrow when it comes today, that moment is certain. That moment which I'm before. Unless we really learn to live in the present, we will either live in the past, or we will always move in the future. We will regret the past if we do, and be worried about the future. We neither have to regret nor have we to be worried. Focus on what is before you, and whether it's a challenge, deal with it as it is. As I said, I believe in dissection. I dissect something which is before you, something which is unavoidable, and then look at what can I do with it. Rather than being afraid of it, look it into the eye and plan your next step towards it. That's a habit.
Awesome.
It doesn't come one day in a time. That's what life's preparation is all about. That's what we have to learn from day one. And that's why we've been talking about yoga, is balance. Where you learn to be still, learn to be reflective, learn to be in command of yourself, learn to think for yourself. Who am I? What am I doing? What am I thinking? Why am I anxious? Why am I stressed out? So you start, that's an internal talk. And internal talk is very critical.
So what you have said, I'll summarize for people. Kiran ma'am is saying that look at the issue or the problem, focus on one thing at a time. Don't try to see each and everything that will just confuse you, and it will not lead you to action. If you really want to make some important development or positive development in anything, dissect your issue or problem in unavoidable, avoidable, manageable sort of things, and then do one thing at a time. See what is a possibility and do one thing at a time, and definitely go for doing what is just before you. And definitely as you place your feet forward, you will be going ahead and not backwards. That's what ma'am said, and I hope I'm right in summarizing the whole thing, ma'am.
As it said, if our summary is looking for, don't curse the darkness. Light a candle.
Wonderful, wonderful. So going to the next question, I would like to know, people are kind of confused today, that's true. But at the same time, they all want to know what are the qualities of a leader which are the most important and should be worked upon in today's scenario? What do you think? What are the qualities of leader that should come out now, and we should work on those qualities?
You see, we all think leadership is a position. We all think leadership is external. We always think leader बाहर, हमको क्योंकि हम उनको लीडर कहते हैं, और वो लीडर जो वाइट कपड़े पहन के हमको लेक्चर्स देते हैं, हम सोचते वही लीडर है. वो लीडर नहीं है. लीडर तो हम, हर व्यक्ति एक लीडर है. एवरीबडी इज अ लीडर.
Of course, everyone.
आप अपने आप को लीड करते हो ना, फिर दूसरे को लीड करते हो. You are a leader within you before you decide to lead others. And why should others lead you if you're not worthy of being a leader? And when you become worthy of being a leader, when you have personal discipline, you have personal integrity, आप खुद अनुशासित जीवन व्यतीत करते हो, आप खुद ईमानदार हो, आप खुद मेहनती हो, आप खुद समझ की बात करते हो, आप कैपेसिटी है, आपके पास एनर्जी है, आपके पास काबिलियत है, तब आप एक्सटर्नल लीडर भी बनते हो. पहले खुद के तो लीडर बनो. अगर आपको खुद ही नहीं पता आप पर खुद क्या हो रहा है, तो फिर आप पहले अपने आप को तो संभालो, पहले अपने आप को तो लीड करो. लीड योरसेल्फ बिफोर यू बिकम एन एक्सटर्नल लीडर. सो लीडरशिप इज ऑफ टू काइंड्स टू माय माइंड. इज फर्स्टली यू डेली लीड योरसेल्फ. यू डेली लीड योरसेल्फ. आप फैसला करते हो मैंने दफ्तर जाना है, आप फैसला करते हो मैंने आज ये काम करना है. हम फैसला करते हैं, हम, कोई ये नहीं कहता तुम काम करो, लेकिन यू चूज टू. आप मना कर सकते हो. दैट मीन्स यू आर योर ओन लीडर. हु इज अ लीडर? इज समबडी हु हैज द कैपेसिटी टू डिसाइड फॉर हिमसेल्फ, एंड then that person who decides for others also. A person who has the capacity to lead himself, and the person who then has the vision to lead others. लेकिन विजन दोनों की कॉमन है. उसकी पर्सनल विजन भी है और उसकी एक्सटर्नल विजन भी है. अगर वो सीईओ है, जैसे आप हो लीड हो, तो देन यू हैव अ शेयर्ड विजन, यू पास ऑन योर विजन. लेकिन अगर आपके पास भी कैपेसिटी और विजन नहीं है, तो आप दूसरे को क्या दोगे? So first thing is you must learn to be a friend to yourself, to be a witness to yourself, and then lead your own self. And then you automatically exude energy. You will have ideas, you will have the capacity, you will have the strength, others will follow you. A leader has no followers. And why would you have followers if you're not worthy of it? कोई जबरदस्ती नहीं है.
Absolutely. So, to all the people who are attending and who know that the topic is leadership in the time of crisis, I must repeat once more, as Kiran ma'am has again, defined leadership. Leadership, जब मैंने ये topic लिखा था, तो ये मतलब नहीं था कि I'm talking about some business leaders, some political leaders or something. I was talking about each one of you. जैसे मैम ने अभी बताया, I was exactly meaning that. Each one of us, each one of you. सबको अपने आप को जो हम लीड करते हैं, we have to lead ourselves in a more positive and determined way. So going to the next question.
If I could give you a summary of this, to my mind I've written, leadership occurs in moments of challenge, not during moments of ease.
Wonderful.
Leadership जब आपका डिस्कम्फर्ट होता है, तब आपका रिस्पॉन्स कैसा होता है, तब लीडरशिप वो करती है. लीडरशिप कंफर्टेबल नहीं है, सब कुछ ठीक है, तो आपकी तो लीडरशिप नहीं पता, सब कुछ ठीक है. लीडरशिप तो तब टेस्ट होती है जब यू आर आउट ऑफ द कंफर्ट जोन, जब थिंग्स आर नॉट द वे दैट यू वांटेड. सो देयरफॉर लीडरशिप अकर्स इन मोमेंट्स ऑफ चैलेंज, not during moments of ease.
Wonderful. So if it is a moment of challenge for you, it's time that you have to think of how to emerge as a good leader. So coming to another very important aspect of life and leadership, it's about facing failure. We all face failure someday or the other. Some of us are able to take it, some of us stop there, and due to fear of the failure, we do not move ahead. Many leaders are not, they are not born just because of the fear of failure. Someone has said something, some situations have not been favorable, and so and so. So ma'am, I wanted to ask you that we are seeing that many people are able to, handle success, but lots of people are not able to handle failure, which is so important that to be successful or to be a good leader, one needs to, in such a situation of crisis or obstacle, one needs to face failure as well. So what you would like to say about it?
See, failure is not generic. You fail in situations. every situation. You fail in a situation. You need to look at that situation. Why did you not get? It's not failure. If you put in an effort and you have not got the desired result, you're not failed. You made the effort. So don't consider not having won a trophy a failure. If you made the effort, you succeeded. Except that you could have stretched a little more to do more. So the key is, if you've not even tried, you're a failure. If you run a race and even if you come last, you've not failed. You are better than the spectators. You are better than the spectators who are only clapping. But you run a race. But you came last. But you run a race. You are better than them. So why do you consider yourself a failure? However, if you wanted to win the race, then what is it that is required to win that race? Then it has a cost. Every success has a cost. Cost of effort, cost of discipline, cost of hard work, personal sacrifice, out of comfort zones, right? And it requires an investment. So if you have put in all, it's like you want a halwa and you want it very sweet. And you've not added sweet to it, and you made the halwa and you say mera hoya, but you didn't add sweet to it, so it's not a halwa. Oh, bada kharab ho gaya, wo phika tha. तुमने चीनी डाली, चीनी मार्केट से लाए, चीनी की क्वालिटी ठीक थी. Did you know how much to put in? And you also know when to put in. So you want to cook halwa without the sugar, and then you complain my halwa was bad. My fireplace was bad, or the atta was bad, or the kitchen was bad. You are a bundle of excuses. Did you work on the ingredients? You want to do something, you want to cook something, or you want to achieve. Have you put in all the ingredients which is required? Put in all those ingredients, then learn how to cook, and then try. But if you succeed, excellent. If you haven't succeeded, you tried. Because you did try, then you go back to another cookery book. Go back to learn, and you come to online and ask Vartika, how can I cook better? See, so I can learn. Question here is, if I want to achieve something, it demands a certain set of ingredients. If you put in all the ingredients, you succeeded, clap, wonderful, then you can repeat it. But if you haven't, look at your ingredients, the quality of your ingredients, the timing of your ingredients, the temperature of your ingredients. If something went wrong somewhere, वो जल गया. Oh, मेरा phone आ गया, तो मैं सोचा अपने आप हो जाएगा. Oh, मेरा हलवा जल गया. अरे, तूने attention नहीं ना pay की? You did not pay. You were distracted. And therefore you burn down the halwa, and therefore now you say, मेरा हलवा जल गया. उसने जला दिया. Why do you find excuses? Why did you not stay on the top of the situation? I think let's not be a bundle of excuses in our lives. Let's understand whatever we want in life, in a particular situation, look at what is it that I need to add to it, and be prepared for it, and see that how much I need to add, how much, when. Do I work at night, or do I work during the day, or do I work in the morning? There are certain things for early morning, certain things for night. Question here is, you need to understand what you want, and what are you willing to give. You are clear in want, you're willing to give, and then you're willing to learn what it requires. You will make better, you will do better. But if you don't do all that, then why are you making excuses? Because you never prepared yourself. Preparation also is an achievement. Preparation is also a reward. And if without preparation and practice, again practice. If you haven't practiced, you haven't prepared, you will not. You may fail. But again, as I said, you will not fail if you have made the effort. So think positively.
So what I could collect from this is that without giving in the kind of the effort, it's not possible to learn, even to handle failure. So if the required amount of effort is not given, if the self-discipline, out of the comfort zone, you are not comfortable getting out of the comfort zone, then it's not possible to reach those things. So while you prepare for success, please do prepare and understand how you can manage failure as well, because that's a part of it and not separate. Ma'am, would you like to give a smaller takeaway to this?
Yeah, the takeaway would be, that's what Gita is. Read the Gita. भगवान ने कहा ना था अर्जुन को, तेरा काम है कर्म करना, तू लड़, मैं जीतूंगा कि हारूंगा, मरूंगा कि वो मरेंगे जिएंगे, बोलो तू कर. तेरा काम है कर्म करना, तू कर, तैयार करके कर. मानसिक तरीके से कॉन्फिडेंस से कर और तन मन से कर, मेरे पर रिजल्ट छोड़ दे, तेरा काम है कर्म करना, रिजल्ट देना वो मेरा काम है. So why don't we have faith in our own effort? This is what I've always believed. Because I've been a tennis player till all the competitive tennis through almost till 23 years of my first years of my life. I have played a tennis match 6 months in a year. Every day was a tennis match because we were competing in all parts of India. All championships were going on. Then there was more of national championships rather than international. And therefore, I was preparing. जिस दिन जब मैंने प्रॉपर्ली मेहनत की, मैं जीतती थी. अगर मैंने कुछ अधूरापन किया, मैं हारती थी. लेकिन हार के मैं रोती थोड़ी थी, परेशान जरूर होती थी, लेकिन वो ज्यादा देर नहीं लटकती थी. मेरे फादर और मदर यूज्ड टू सिट डाउन से, ओके लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड what could you have done better. That means I would have practiced better, or I could have done my fitness better, right? I could have studied the strategy better. I should have known my opponent better. तो मैं उसके लिए तैयार करती थी. और फिर मैं वही जब मेरी थिंकिंग कम होती थी या डिस्ट्रैक्शन भी होती थी, अगर मैं डिस्ट्रैक्टेड भी हूँ तभी भी मैं हारती थी. When you want to achieve fully, it's the Arjun's eye on that parrot. See, that's why we remember Arjun, how he had the arrow on the eye of the parrot and he got it. That's why Arjun is remembered till now, because the focus is right, but he made the effort. So I think that's my takeaway. Is your duty is what's in your hands is effort. Move on, go on. But effort doesn't mean like a donkey. Donkey भी effort करता है, बहुत सारा बजट, लेकिन वो डंकी रहता है. एक डंकी किताबें लेके वो प्रोफेसर नहीं बन जाता. डंकी की बैग पे खूब सारी किताबें रख दो. अरे डंकी की किताब बैग पे इतनी सारी बुक्स रख दी, वो प्रोफेसर तो बना नहीं, क्योंकि वो समझ ही नहीं आई उसके पीठ पे है क्या. That's why he's remained a donkey. So the point is not laboriously donkey, it's intelligently planning what you want to achieve.
Wonderful. Okay. So, ma'am, I received some, messages like that. Some people are depressed and they want to know. So, I hope, I'll not take the names, but I hope all of you have got the response about how you should handle this kind of stress. Effort आपके हाथ में है, आप effort कीजिए. इतना दूर तक मत देखिए. जरूर छोटे-छोटे कदम उठाएंगे तो कहीं ना कहीं पहुंचेंगे. जहाँ है वहाँ तो नहीं खड़े होंगे, that's for sure. So going to the next question quickly. I know she has got lined up a lot of meetings and all that, and every question is very very important. So ma'am, आप ये देख पा रहे हैं ना, ये जो Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube सबसे comments लोग भेज रहे हैं.
I'm watching.
Yeah, so आप लोग अपना questions भेज सकते हैं. Ma'am is watching and she will pick up questions and all that. By the time, I would like to ask one thing. What is your message for, you had such wonderful parents and सबके parents बहुत wonderful होते हैं, but every parent they want to know always कि how should we groom our kids. ये इसमें तो books लिख सकते हैं, but what is the one sentence that you would like to give a message to parents?
अपने बच्चे को खुश रखो,
Happy.
खूब सारा प्यार, खुश रखो, उसको प्यार दो और उसको वो सारा कुछ दो जो उसको अच्छा लगता है. जैसे इसको म्यूजिक, उसका टैलेंट देखो और जो उसको अच्छा लगता है वो उसके लिए एनवायरनमेंट क्रिएट कर दो and let him grow. Him shall grow. So I think allow the child to grow in an environment of joy, love and happiness. Give him happiness and sense of total belonging. उस वक्त उसको ये मत बांटो बढ़ाओ के डॉक्टर बनना या इंजीनियर, ये गलतियां नहीं करनी चाहिए. उसको वही बनना चाहिए.
खुश रखना चाहिए. खुश. If a child is happy, she or he
So
is
मेरी रिक्वेस्ट ये, गलतियां करके नहीं सीखो, बहुत महंगी पड़ती है.
Wonderful, wonderful. अच्छा मैम, tell me one thing. आप इतनी सारी challenges उठाते हैं, इतना कुछ करते हैं, कभी आप depressed हुए थे क्या? कभी भी आपको कुछ, did you ever feel low and आपने कैसे manage किया, if at all?
The moment I feel I'm low, I go high. I go on the highway.
And what do you do?
I walk. I listen to music. I pray. I do many interesting things. I read. I change my thought. I come to know Miss मेरी activity आ रही, निकालो. Why should any thought enter in my home without my permission? And if somebody's entered, get out. So I become a get out person. It's like being a gatekeeper of your thoughts. Learn to be a gatekeeper of your thoughts. Sister Shivani यही कहती बार बार, be a gatekeeper of your thoughts. She's all the time, Sister Shivani of the Brahma Kumari. What a wonderful speaker she. She says, remain a gatekeeper. Watch your thoughts. So if a negativity is coming, it gatekeeper, give it, उसको खुराक मत दो. Don't let it rest and nest. Rest and nest. Don't let it rest and nest. Get it out. Don't take too. So be very alert. आज कोविड में who will be, कौन बचेगा? जो अलर्ट रहेगा, जो मास्क पहन के बिना नहीं जाएगा, जो अपने हाथ साफ रखेगा, जो फालतू के लोगों के साथ फिजिकली डिस्टेंस नहीं रखेगा, जो क्लीन सर्कमस्टांसेस में काम करेगा और सही खाना खाएगा, आज वो ही बचेगा. So it's back to yourself. Today, without a mask, going out is dangerous. Keeping hands dirty and touching dirty things is dangerous. Being in association with people who may be asymptomatic is dangerous. Touching dirty surfaces is dangerous. Eating dirty food, contaminated food is dangerous. Because then you call in for trouble. मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, तुमसे गलती हो गई. ये एक गलती बहुत भारी. So today is a time for eternal vigilance of yourself. So I'm looking at external. COVID is external, but it's an internal decision to be careful where you go, what you eat, who you meet with, right? And what you touch. These are the things. It's very, very important what you eat. The simpler the food, the more nutritious the food, the more immunity-driven food, the better you are.
So I think Sumi, Maheshwari and other parents जो यहाँ पे हैं and जो पूछ रहे थे बच्चों के बारे में, they have got their response. And the other questions जिनका था about, the last question जो हमने पूछा था. I hope you have all got your questions. And ma'am is able to see your questions and definitely she will pick up जिनको भी respond करना है. And मैं तब तक एक सवाल और पूछ लेती हूँ as the last question from my side. And that is, ma'am, what is the secret of your undying spirit?
Do I have a choice? And if I have a choice, why won't I do this? Why should I choose something less? Tell me that. Why should I underperform for myself? Why shouldn't I live up to my own expectation? Why should I do what I like? Why should I underperform myself? Why should I reduce my own energy? If I have energy, my duty is to increase it and not decrease it, right? So why should I make a negative choice? Why shouldn't I make a positive choice? If I have a choice, why should I choose grief and sorrow when I can choose good health and joy? Why should I run away from work when I can perform, right? Why should I run away? Why shouldn't I be where I am and then realize what I have and do better? Why? So it's making better choices.
Ma'am,
आ बैल मुझे मार. One should never be आ बैल मुझे मार. कहावत है ना, आ बैल मुझे मार. Why? मैं क्यों बैल को आने दूं? मैं बैल पर रोकूं ना. अगर बैल ने आना है तो आजा, लेकिन मैं भी तैयार हूं लड़ने के लिए. लेकिन आ बैल मुझे मार के चला गया, तूने बैल को क्यों नहीं रोका? The बैल can be ill, can be a bad thought. It can be anything negative. बैल is not the bull.
wonderful.
It's a bull of a thought too.
So being the gatekeeper of your thoughts and allowing those thoughts which you want your mind to enter and not allowing every dirty thing to enter your mind. That's very important message that ma'am is given. So we are looking at the questions sent by many. So if you have anything, please quickly put up the questions here. People are full of praises.
Be Can I see Puducherry? Is a question. Alkesh Patel.
Yeah,
Can
someone
I
is asking about Puducherry.
Yeah, that's why it attracted me. Alkesh Patel
Yes,
is
I
asking,
see.
can I see Puducherry
Why
Governor
not?
Vice Chair
Versus.
versus Delhi CM fighting? Oh my God, I don't want this. Sorry,
Why did you
I
share
didn't
a
know
few
what
words
was
about
after this.
Puducherry?
Anyway, I
What's
didn't
going
know what
on
was
there?
after this. What did the different type working? I don't know. I am only seeing them working from television. Gatekeeper.
People are calling you to Delhi. So, Acha, someone is asking Gopal Upadhyay, what is happiness?
Happiness is a state of mind. In fact, yesterday मैंने डाला एक उदाहरण डाला उसने एक कार्टून है एक आज का if you go to my Twitter handle आज का एक कार्टून डाला मैंने happiness is a state of mind, that's fact. उसमें क्या है, एक आदमी थर्ड है, ये छोटा है, एक आदमी फर्स्ट है, तीन आदमी खड़े हैं, ये बड़ा ऊंचा है, ये फर्स्ट आया, ये थर्ड आया और ये सेकंड आया और ये थर्ड वाला कह रहा है ये मैं जीत गया, वह खुश. तो फर्स्ट वाला उसकी तरफ देख रहा है, इसको क्या प्रॉब्लम है, ये थर्ड आया है और वो परेशान है फर्स्ट वाला कि थर्ड वाला कितना क्यों खुश है. दैट्स अ स्टेट ऑफ माइंड. वो थर्ड प्राइज लेके भी वो खुश है और वो फर्स्ट वाला भी सल्क कर रहा है कि ये क्यों खुश है. इज इट अ स्टेट ऑफ माइंड? इट्स अ स्टेट ऑफ माइंड. जिस हाल में कई बार भक्ति में होते हैं ना, भगवान जिस हाल में तू मुझे, मैं जिस हाल में हूँ मैं मेरा ध्यान रखना, मैं जिस हाल में हूँ. भगवान कहता है तू जिस हाल में है खुश रह, क्योंकि खुश रहोगे तो कुछ अच्छा करोगे, अगर दुखी रहोगे तो दूसरों को भी दुखी करोगे, उनको भी नहीं काम करने दोगे, रोते रहोगे. सो अगर खुश रहोगे तो खुशियाँ बांटोगे. मेरा तिहाड़ जेल में हम प्रार्थना रोज करते थे शाम को, तो हम ये एक शब्द बोलते थे, खुश रहेंगे खुशियाँ बांटेंगे. खुश रहेंगे खुशियाँ बांटेंगे, यहाँ से जाएंगे वापस नहीं आएंगे. I used to say this in Tihar Jail every day after the prayer. खुश रहेंगे खुशियाँ बांटेंगे, यहाँ से जाएंगे वापस नहीं आएंगे. It's a state of mind. So अगर थर्ड प्राइज वाला फर्स्ट प्राइज से भी ज़्यादा खुश है तो वो फर्स्ट प्राइज वाला प्राइज उसका कारण है कि उसकी एक्सेप्टेंस ऑफ द थर्ड है कि मुझे इनाम मिला. I think it's a state of mind. In situation to situation. It's your actions. It's your internal feelings.
एंड मैम तिहाड़ जेल को तो आपने तिहाड़ आश्रम बना दिया था.
बन गया था.
बन गया था. एंड so ma'am, I know you have a meeting lined up also. I have my daughter here. Let me see if she is.
There's a very nice question I'll read. Sharan Mehta says,
Okay.
if you sacrifice everything, but nobody prays you, then what to do?
Wonderful question.
Good question. तो फिर sacrifice क्यों कर रहे हो? उसको पूछो sacrifice क्यों कर रहे हो? Sacrifice तो क्या sacrifice कर रहे हो? कोई जबरदस्ती है क्या? अच्छा मान लीजिए अगर जबरदस्ती है तो फिर दुखी क्यों हो रहे हो? अगर मर्जी से किसी को कुछ दे रहे हो और उसने तुम्हें शाबाश नहीं की, इसका मतलब कि बिजनेस था क्या? माँ बाप अपने बच्चे को बनाते हैं, उनका कर्तव्य है, उनको खुशी है, लेकिन बच्चे ने उसको वापस कुछ नहीं दिया, दुखी क्यों हो रहे हो? आपने बच्चे को पैदा किया, उसने तो नहीं आपको पैदा किया. आपने बच्चे को पैदा किया, आपने उसको पढ़ाया लिखाया, अब वो आपकी कदर नहीं करता तो ना करे, जा जा. ये थोड़ी मैंने तुझे पढ़ाया अब तू मेरा कर, तू जा. मैंने जो कर्तव्य बनाना था कर लिया. तो क्वेश्चन हियर इज, डोंट मेक योर सैक्रिफाइस कंडीशनल. Make sacrifice, no, giving your choice, and then move on. It's give and forget, not give and get. Then you are a business. Then it's a business. Then obviously business में होगा, मैंने उसको इतना दिया, इतना उसने मुझे कुछ नहीं दिया, तो तुम दुखी ही रहोगे. तुमने अपना कर्तव्य खुशी से जो निभाया करो और move on. Rather than saying मुझे क्या मिला, तब आप इस धंधे में ही रहोगे, तो फिर कैसे खुश रहोगे? आप हमेशा इन रिटर्न, वही बात है ना, भगवान से भी, भगवान से प्रार्थना करते, मैंने इतनी प्रार्थना की, मुझे कुछ नहीं मिला. तो इवन प्रेयर इज नॉट अ बिजनेस. यू जस्ट प्रे फॉर ग्रैटिट्यूड. गॉड, यू गेव मी गुड हेल्थ टुडे, यू गेव मी लाइफ टुडे, यू गेव मी वट एवर यू गिवन मी टुडे, आई एम सो ग्रेटफुल. थैंक यू, प्लीज प्रोटेक्ट मी. बट मैंने आपको भगवान इतना चढ़ाया, आपने मुझे इतना बिजनेस में नहीं दिया, तो भगवान, दैट मीन्स यू आर इनटू बिजनेस, यू विल ऑलवेज बी अनहैप्पी और हैप्पी. आज दिया, आज मिला, आज नहीं मिला. So you are always unstable. It has certain things which you like to do should be unconditional.
So give and forget.
Give and move on, not forget. Move on. With
Right,
move on.
right.
Let it follow. If something has to come, let it follow. Don't wait to receive. कुदरत का नियम है, what you sow you will reap. कुदरत का नियम है, आपने जो बीजा बोया है वो आपको मिलेगा. लेकिन रुको मत, चलो. आपको जीवन में मिल गया तो ठीक है, नहीं तो इट्स राइजिंग अबव. दिस इज एक्चुअली अ ग्रोथ एंड एवोल्यूशन, evolving yourself as a better human being, a large-hearted human being, a more mature human being, a more balanced human being.
थोड़ा सा आप ना पुदुचेरी का बता दीजिए. ललित अग्रवाल इज आस्किंग कई बार तो पुदुचेरी का बता दीजिए कि क्या चल रहा है, आप कैसे उसको प्रॉस्परस पुदुचेरी बना रहे हैं. इन शॉर्ट बताइए.
हम बहुत ज़बरदस्त टीम वर्क कर रहे हैं. हर व्यक्ति अपना तन मन लगा रहा है और हम मिल के काम कर रहे हैं. हर ऑफिसर अपनी काबिलियत से काम कर रहा है, चाहे डॉक्टर है, चाहे पुलिस ऑफिसर है, चाहे म्यूनिसिपैलिटी ऑफिसर है, चाहे चीफ सेक्रेटरी लीड कर रहा है, चाहे डीजीपी है, चाहे एसपी है, चाहे टीचर. हर आदमी, हर व्यक्ति जिसकी जो रोल है वो अपनी ड्यूटी, इवन प्राइवेट सिक्योरिटी गार्ड भी आज अपनी ड्यूटी पुलिस ऑफिसर जैसे निभा रहा है. और पुजारी भी लाइन लगवा रहा है, मस्जिद में भी वो जूते बार उतरवा के पूजा करा रहे हैं. सो एवरी वी आर bringing in a sense of responsibility in every human being, whoever he is, whether he is a public official or he is a private citizen, and then everybody. So we are trying to spread a message of responsible behavior in whatever you are and protect yourself to protect others. So we are saying do your duty but protect yourself so that you protect others also. Because if I'm protecting myself, I'm not sending you my sneeze, I'm not sending you my bad breath. So I'm protecting you too, but you are wearing this, you're protecting me too. So it's a mutual protection. So we are trying to spread this message. We are doing fairly well, but we hope and keep our fingers crossed that we keep Puducherry protected.
You are doing extremely well, ma'am. And Raj Niwas को अपने people निवास बना दिया. Whenever I talk to anyone in Raj Niwas, feel everyone is so happy over there, and that happiness is so infectious. So I can see a lot of question. आकांक्षा द्विवेदी ने भी कुछ पूछा है, but I could see only half of the question. अच्छा मैम, आप एक छोटी सी fan है, who is my daughter, and because अभी it's the end and almost coming to the end, and the last वो है. She wants to ask a question on behalf of children. So Ajna, if you're there, I'll just bring you in.
How old is your daughter?
9.
Oh,
Let me see whether she's there. Ajna, are you there?
Lovely age.
Ajna, just unmute yourself. So someone, let's see what someone else is asking till that Ajna is coming. Rajan Nahal on sacrifice, wonderfully explained. Okay, ma'am. Some people are asking about Tihar jail. So maybe you can take one question
what
related to
about
Tihar jail. Someone has asked
what about-
about how did you manage to change the mind of prisoners, the criminals and all. Do you think, like, I know how you look at things, but yes, for people definitely they would like to know कि कैसे आपने बदला. And वो एक जन है तो ये भी बोल रहे कि आप बाकी लोगों का क्यों नहीं बदल रहे हैं जो ऐसे लोग हैं दुनिया में.
वो जेल के अंदर नहीं ना.
Okay.
जेल में बड़ा कंटेन्ड एनवायरनमेंट होता है. कई चीजें आप जबरदस्ती भी करवा सकते हैं. जेल का एनवायरनमेंट बड़ा कंटेन्ड होता है, तो आप अंदर गलत भी कर सकते हैं खूब अच्छा, और बड़ा अच्छा भी कर सकते हैं. सो इट्स अ कंटेन्ड एनवायरनमेंट. फॉर्चुनेटली मीन्स इट्स अ रिस्ट्रिक्टेड एनवायरनमेंट, it's a controlled environment, and in that controlled environment you can control the kind of activities you can have. And one of the key things which we did was, where all 10,000 prisoners went to school inside the prison. They went to learn to read, write and advanced learning. So हमने एजुकेशन को कंपलसरी कर दिया था तिहाड़ में, जब सभी कैदी रोज सुबह 9 बजे से लेके 11 बजे क्लास में जाते थे. सो वी आर डिवाइडेड. सो इट्स अ होल एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम वी इवॉल्व. कोई पैसा नहीं था सरकारी. ऑल द बुक्स केम एज डोनेशंस फ्रॉम यूज स्कूल बुक्स केम फ्रॉम स्कूल्स. स्कूल बैग्स, हर क्लास का बैग आता था. तो कई बच्चे नहीं, बड़े लोग क्लास 1 में होते थे क्योंकि अनपढ़ भी थे. तो गुड न्यूज़ इज जब वो चले गए, यहाँ से जाना था, तो कई लोगों ने जाते थे, तो वो बैग जो डोनेट हमने किया था वो लेके जाते थे और साइन करके जाते थे. अनपढ़ आते थे और साइन करके डिपार्चर करते थे. और जब बैग ले जाते थे तो हम पूछते थे बैग क्यों ले जा रहे हो? बोले हम बच्चों को जाके बताएंगे हम पढ़ के आए हैं, ये नहीं कि हमने पढ़ाई नहीं की. तो हम उनको दिखाएंगे कि रोज़ क्लास में कैसे पढ़ते थे. सो वी मेड एजुकेशन कंपल्सरी. So from education, then we came to the pravachans, we came to lots of satsangs in the evening. So see, we created a whole environment of spirituality, education, skills, sanskar, exactly the 3S we did. We brought in shiksha, we brought in sanskar through Sham ke pravachan, and then we also brought skill development, where we opened Indira Gandhi National Open University, National Open School to do skill development, ताकि ये काम यहाँ से सीख के जाएं, वापस नहीं आए. So we did all Mansik 3. So शिक्षा, संस्कार और सक्षमता, which is skills, ये करा था. इससे वो फिर meditation इसके ऊपर. We did courses on Vipassana meditation, art of living, Osho's, the Brahma Kumaris, all these very very good programs. Many yoga groups came, जिनकी वजह से वो आश्रम बना, आश्रम कहलाने लगा.
शिक्षा, संस्कार
और skills,
सक्षम बनाना उनको, skills,
सक्षम बनाया.
skills. These are the three things that you have taken.
और सबसे बढ़िया, सभी को skills कोई ना कोई आती थी, चोरी की नहीं, दूसरी skill. तो किसी को ब्रेड बनानी आती है, किसी को आर्ट आता है, किसी को म्यूजिक आता है. हम एक दूसरे को सिखवाते थे कि तुम इसको क्लास लगाओ, क्योंकि दे आफ्टर ऑल केम विद सम स्किल्स. अगर ये स्किल नहीं सिखाएंगे तो वे चोरी की सिखाएंगे ना, तो उनके लिए टाइम ही नहीं मिलता कि जेब काटिंग कैसे करते हैं. वो स्टॉप हो गया, दैट स्टॉप्ड. नाउ दे स्टार्ट टू टीच द स्किल विच वाज विद इन देम. So that is how they started to themselves call it ashram. And then a lot of prayer came in, a lot of meditation came, yoga came. Morning was yoga. We brought in sports. So we made it into a township. We brought it into a healthy municipality and took away drugs, took away all these heavy medicines and brought them back on, even sometimes homeopathy and Ayurveda. And that is how we brought in more of naturopathy then.
So much of inspiration, so much of inspiration. So I'm not able to connect with Arjuna, so I'll just take the last question and then end for today. Okay. So you are an inspiration to millions and millions of people. So is there someone or are there people you are inspired by?
Look, for me, I draw inspiration moment to moment. For me, it's not a stoppage. I read a good book, it inspires me. I see a good program, it inspires me. I listen to something interesting, it inspires me. I seek inspiration on minute to minute, because I try to live in a healthy environment where I keep drawing maximum energy, which is inspiration. So it's reading, it's listening, it's learning, right? It's self-reflection, it's self-audit. So it's total inspiration from all sources open. But actually my inspiration, the foundation of my inspiration is nobody other than my mother and my father.
Yes, so last question मैं एक ले रही हूँ, हिमाद्री सिन्हा का है. It's very important question. How do you address youth in rural India? What is your message for youth in rural India?
It needs a lot of mobilization. हमारी सारी हिंदुस्तान की असली एनर्जी वो है, बट ये अनटैप्ड है, इस वक्त अनटैप्ड है, और उसको एग्रीकल्चर से हमको नहीं भगाना चाहिए. They need to love agriculture. They are trying to run to the cities, whereas they need to value what they have. They are far better than jhuggi jhonpadies of Delhi and small apartments of metropolitan cities. We need to let them know that where they are far better than others. All we need to enable them is enable all these shiksha, sanskar and skills. If we can bring shiksha, sanskar and skills for them, and particularly agricultural skills, horticulture skills, environmental skills, I think India would be a very peaceful country. We must make them value where they are at the moment, but provide them proper health care there, provide vocational skills there, provide them proper, and now the distance learning is there, provide laptops, provide internet facilities, ताकि वह काम भी कर सके अपने और अपने गांव का चालक भी बन सके और साथ में शिक्षा भी ग्रहण कर सकते हैं। आईटी ट्रेनिंग आज सबको फ्लैटन कर दिया, आज कोविड ने अर्बन रूरल को भी फ्लैटन कर दिया, लेकिन रूरल के पास वो इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स नहीं है इतने अभी, internet and computers and more of iPhones where they can use more. If we can bring in more and more of accessibility to this kind of equipments there, that Doordarshan is planning where they are going to teach common classes. Doordarshan channel will, once it starts doing, Doordarshan channel is in every home today. Cable TV is every home. So I think within very short time you will see Government of India's education policies connecting through Doordarshan, taking common classes of agriculture and others, and language classes, and Indian rural youth will be a beneficiary.
So just enabling them with the facilities is important, and they need to understand that where they are in a good place with good things,
and the water issues, and the water issues you are involved in. गांव-गांव में ponds हैं, see, गांव-गांव में तालाब हैं, गांव-गांव में अगर तालाब को संभालने लगे, water issue problem नहीं होगी. Irrigation is all in the rural areas. So like you are a water warrior yourself, I think as I know what Vartika, I think it's in the hands of rural youth. They can plant trees in a big way. So rural अगर redevelopment पे और आज agriculture खुल गया है, they can now create agricultural produce and sell it in the open market through e-markets. So India has also now liberalized so much more that they need to know, and the easy loans are available for them through many schemes, mudra schemes. So if they are skilled, they can form self-help groups and earn for themselves and educate. So rural youth need to know the kind of opportunities which are easily available for them to capture them, and not run to the cities.
Right. So enabling them more and more is very, very important. And with this message, we will end this one. Ajna, I'm not able to take you because there's some technical. Oh, Ajna is here. Ajna, I can see you.
Hello, baby. Hello, bache. Archana, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, beta. Tell me.
Ajna,
Tell me. Ask me.
what is the question?
Hello. And my name is Ajita and I am 9 years old, and I want to ask that what is your message to kids?
So sweet, so cute.
I don't know where to begin from. Acha, tell me, what do you like? What do you like to do?
I like to paint and draw and dance.
Then do all this. Do all this. Do read, see paintings, draw paintings, learn dancing, do art. I think that's what it is. That's my message. Do what you like. Do what you enjoy, and do it with your friends. Do it with your parents. Do it with your grandparents or your elders. Do what you like and enjoy it with your side. Sing a lot, dance a lot, draw a lot. And today you can draw and post it on your websites or on the internet. Let people, your friends, see it and share with it. My message is, do what you love doing.
So you got your answer, Ajna?
Yes.
Add read a lot.
Thank you for
Add reading to this. You will regularly read. You will regularly read. I don't want to put them under pressure.
I'm writing books.
I want to say, read storybooks. I would like you to read storybooks. You know, when you do all this, it will make your parents happy. You want to make your parents happy? They will be happy when you dance, when you paint, when you are into art, etc. And you read. You will be a very, very lovely child. A very happy child.
So Ajna, let us now, because ma'am is getting late, so let us now end here. And to everyone who was a part of this one, to everyone who has been part of this to every attendee who has been a part of this event and this live show. Thank you so much for attending. And with this, we're ending. And I would like to tell Kiran ma'am that, ma'am, it has been so inspiring to have you here with all of us. Take care of yourself, take care of Puducherry, take care of all of us, and look forward to seeing you again, and maybe without a mask, and maybe
Take
in
care
a
of
much
yourself.
different environment.
Each one.
Thank you
take
so
care of
much.
yourself.
Thank you to
Thank you.
everybody for
And
joining.
let me give you an e-hug.
Yes.
My
The
e-hug.
e-hug.
This is my e-hug. Yep. It's a hug to all of you. E-hug.
E-hug too, ma'am.
Lovely.
Love you a lot. Love you a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you,
and see you
Vartika.
again.
Thank you.
Again in another
you,
show that
thank
I'll. Bye, ma'am. Take care.